Good morning and welcome to another day's vlog. We're going to head off today from our city centre location today, which is the bank in Town Square. It's a new place right beside Kelly Cellars. I'm not sure if any of you know where Kelly Cellars is, but it's right in the centre of town near Castle Court Shopping Centre. There's not really any parking as such, so it's probably not suitable for those of you who bring cars, but perfect if you're wanting a good location right in the centre of town. Morning. Hello. Morning. There we go, right in the heart of the action, folks. Kelly Cellars right here, morning seafood bar right there. So good morning, and let's go and get some breakfast because I'm pretty hungry, folks. So, well, folks, we're just going to go down High Street here, which is one of the main thoroughfares in Belfast. And we're going to find some food. I know just the right wee place where we can get ourselves a wee oyster fry. Let's have a look around. So it is a Monday morning, folks, so not too busy, but people are up and about, starting their working week. We're starting our working week showing you the sights and sounds of our capital city of Northern Ireland. As always, if you like the videos, hit that subscribe button down below, like the video, share it, tell your friends about it, subscribe, do all that sort of stuff. Helps me out, and I'll make more videos like this. Let's go. So folks, we're going to try out Blinkers for some breakfast here. We're going to get some oyster fry or something like that there, and a wee sweet coffee to start the day. So let's check out what they've got in Blinkers here. So folks, food's arrived. Coffee and our fry up. Two potato bread, 2 sodas, sausage. What do you think of the fry? Let's rate my fry, folks. How's that? Good old ketchup. What did you get, Ali?
Pancakes, egg and bacon.
Yes, bit of maple syrup there. Well, you know, a day's expedition around Belfast, we need to get our food sustenance. So as always, starting with a good old oyster fry. I'm just going to take a walk down North Street here, which is an area which is in a bit of a sorry state, if you ask me. A little bit of dereliction. There are plans to regenerate this area. And there was a North Street arcade, again, which burnt down and it's no longer here. So I believe this is where we get our bus to Antrim Road down here. So folks, as always, giving you budget backpacking advice. If you're in Belfast and you want to get around the sights and sounds, my advice is to not use the tourist buses because they're overpriced and basically are for silly tourists. But I assume if you're watching this video, you're not a silly tourist, you're a budget backpacker like myself and you're looking for some good tips. So what I would say to you is use the Metro bus, which is the pink buses. You can buy a ticket for £4.70 for all day. And that gets you anywhere within Belfast, in the greater Belfast area. So you can go see the Belfast Castle, you can go up the falls, the Shankill Road to see the murals, go to East Belfast, Stormont. I think the tourist bus is about 20 quid. So you know which one I'd rather use. Anyway, we're going to go up to Belfast Castle here, so we're just walking through the nice leafy suburbs of North Belfast here, folks. So follow us up to the Belfast Castle and beautiful views right over Belfast, and guess what, it's all free. So welcome to Belfast Castle and Country Park. We're going to take a little short walk up to the castle here through these lovely surroundings. So we're going to check out one of the caves here, folks. There's 5 caves on the hill, which gives the area Cave Hill its name. I'm not sure actually. How do you get up there? Just up the... Yeah, is it hard?
I'm debating how to get down.
Folks, this guy's already up here, but I'm not gonna... It looks easy to...
I think you should try it.
You think you should...
Camera.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Can you... It's recording there actually.
Okay. Maybe not.
I think it's on. Yeah, it's...
Can you hook it to my lace on my shoe? No.
Yeah, folks, I've chickened out. I do have good boots on, but let's see how easy it is for this guy to get out. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Owen Pauls. You can find my Instagram at Owen Pauls, and I do nice tattoos.
Happy days. So you're here in Belfast for a tattoo convention.
Yeah, it's just been the tattoo convention this weekend.
Okay.
It was their second year, and it was really fun. Really lots of high quality artists, a lot of people from all around the world, a few Americans come over, a few Europeans over as well, myself included.
Where are you from?
All over. I have a studio in Brighton at the moment,
right.
But I travel quite a lot for work.
Okay, would you be in Belfast quite often?
This is actually my first time.
First time?
I've never been here before. I came on a lovely hike, explored a nice cave, which
nice
was
cave.
interesting.
Yes, just behind me here. We're on Cave Hill, so there's a number of caves on the mountainside, and I believe that's how it got its name. But you're going to go up to the MacArthur's Fort.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. I think that's maybe the more interesting choice than the castle.
Yeah,
Bit
the
more
castle.
history.
Yeah, I mean the castle's down there. It's kind of interesting, but it's kind of just a coffee shop and an old house.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice coffee shop, dungeon, cellar
That's the
thing.
thing. There's a pub, I think, as well.
Oh, is it really?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh,
so
lovely.
called for Guinness.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy your time in Belfast. And
Thank you. This is the last few hours now. Been here since Thursday, but no, it's been absolutely great. The views unbeatable.
Yes, folks. Look around here. We're just halfway up, but look, if you go up to the top, you can see right over Belfast, with Castaway Hills on the far side, the docks. Like basically, you can see for miles around. So, yeah, check it out if you're here in Belfast, Cave Hill. See you soon. Cheerio. So, folks, I hope you're enjoying today's trip. We're going to check out the castle now, which looks out across Belfast Loch. It can be booked as a wedding venue and conferences, that sort of thing. Let's have a wee look inside, folks. Well, folks, what time is it? What time is it? I've got a new watch now, I can tell the time. But it's still coffee o'clock, folks. Coffee time. In front of Belfast Castle here, we're just enjoying the views for Belfast Loch. Check it out. Well, you can't really see much here actually because there's trees in the way, but just between the trees there you can see across to Hollywood, East Belfast, Castaway Hills in the background. Let's have a little walk around the gardens here, folks. So folks, we continue our journey around Belfast. As I said earlier, we bought a day ticket for £4.70 each, which gives us unlimited access to all of the transport in Belfast. So we're actually on the glider, which is kind of a bendy bus. Let's have a look around. Follow my tips, subscribe to my channel, follow me for more budget backpacking advice. So guys, on our little magical mystery tour of Belfast, using public transport, we're here at Stormont Estate. We just got the glider, the G1, up from the city centre. All part of our £4.70 ticket, by the way, folks. Here we are. This is called Prince of Wales Avenue, and it's actually a mile long, and on top sits Parliament buildings of Stormont, which can be compared to the White House or Buckingham Palace or something. It's quite a unique building. And I'll tell you more about the history of it in a wee while, folks. But for the meantime, let's take a look around at our environment here. So guys, a little bit about the history of this building. So this was set up as the Parliament building. And we had a Parliament here from 1921 until 1972, whenever the Parliament was suspended after the breakout of the Troubles, whereby the power was resent back to Westminster. This building essentially didn't have any purpose for the next 20 odd years, 72, 98, 26 years until there was going to be Northern Ireland Assembly, and out of the time since 1998 it's actually not been used for 10 of those years because of inactivity, because of the power sharing falling down, and at the minute we actually don't have any functioning assembly here, and that's been the case for well over a year. During the Second World War it was actually painted black because of the blackouts, so that the German bombers couldn't see it, because as you can see it's on a hill, it's quite prominent, and it's very white. So what they did is they actually painted it black to stop the Germans being able to target it. And it is of course a large park, so it's not just this bit here. There is a dog park, there's a children's play area, there's football pitches. So we've just passed Carson's statue. Of course, Edward Carson was a prominent unionist who was a barrister from Dublin, and he was very active in promoting the campaign to keep the whole of Ireland part of Great Britain in 1911. Because the Unionists did not want to partition Ireland. Unionism wanted to keep the whole of Ireland in the United Kingdom, but when that became untenable, the partition was the only solution to keep both sides happy, to keep the Republicans in the south and keep those in the north that wanted to remain part of the United Kingdom. And obviously he was a Dublin man, so there was a strong unionism movement in Dublin, being the second capital in the British Empire. But whenever it was realised that that was no longer tenable, the unionism movement moved to Ulster, and that's when the Northern Ireland state was formed. So guys, almost at the top of the hill here, that's as far as we can go. You can get organised tours during the day, but right now there's not any tours, so let's have a look around, folks. Look at that view down over Belfast. Definitely worth a look in, folks, if you're coming over this part of the town. You can get the glider, get off at Stormont Parliament Buildings. It is announced, so check it out. Well, Ali, what time is it?
It is curry time.
It's curry time. It's curry o'clock. And where are we today? We're in the Rajput, folks. Getting Orange Road, Ballyhackmore, having one of my favourite cuisines actually, which is Indian cuisine. Probably second to Mexican and above Thai food. Well, it depends on what day of the week it is, folks, because I do love my spicy food. So let's have a look at what the food is today. Garlic naan bread there. I forget what that one is now. It's chicken. It's a hot one anyway. I forget. Poppadoms. It is bring your own, so we'll go across the road to get the Shipyard IPA. You know I love my IPAs, folks. So yes, of course, Ballyhackmore is a little part of East Belfast. There's a lot of restaurants, also known as Ballysnackamore. So do check it out if you're in the area, folks.